Alrighty guys, welcome back to another episode of Wicked Bears Outdoors. This may be the start of a mini-series, not entirely too sure yet. And it's just going to be me reviewing baits. Like today we're starting off with the micro crankbait here by YO ZURI. Buddies of mine on our TikTok page, when we posted what all we got in the little mystery tackle box that we were actually doing a giveaway for. I had people comment what they wanted to see a review on. So I did the TikTok review for a 60-second review series. And then now this is going to be an in-depth review, and we're going to be talking about the YO ZURI micro crankbait. It is a 1/16 ounce crankbait, and it's got a little ball in it, and that's what allows it to sink. Also kind of rattles too whenever you're fishing it. And it's got a really small treble hook right there, as you can see it. Anyhows, so basically we're just going to talk about like what kind of line to throw on it, because it's a real lightweight bait, so we're talking anywhere from 4 to 6 pound test, either monofilament or fluorocarbon, depends on your preference. For me personally, I recommend tying a non-slip loop knot on it. You can go ahead and tie the clinch knot, you know. But with the loop knot and everything, it makes the action, you get a lot more, because with that loop in the middle, which I don't think you could see, you're going to be able to let it swim freely and get the most action out of your crankbait. So now we're going to transition over to the whiteboard here, and I'm going to show you with this crankbait. Since it's really small profile, it's meant for smaller fish, panfish like bluegill, crappie, trout, etc. So you can throw these. Excuse me. You can throw this in a pond. You can throw it in a stream too. And with ponds, you don't have to worry about depth or anything, or like throwing it in certain areas, because you got that bail on it, and it's gonna get down in I think about like 2 to 3 feet, I want to say. But as far as a setup for if you are fishing it in a stream, my personal preference for stuff like that is finding a deep area. So if you're, say this is the stream or river or whatever, if there's a little island type thing here, typically there's usually going to be a small deep cove around here and around here, and then it's going to go back into the main river or stream. You definitely want to find the real small spots or the real deep spots next to the island or cove, whatever you want to call it. You can even throw this around eddies and stuff like that. And I have a whole entire book that discusses what places and what the terms and the names are for them. And so if you want to go ahead and hear more about that, I can do another video. But basically you want to find deep spots, not too deep obviously, and fish them in those coves and stuff like that. I think that's about it, honestly. There's really not much to it, other than you want to find some semi-decent water, or decently deep water, so you can locate those deeper trouts and stuff like that. But yeah, if you can, try and find areas where there's a bunch of like timber and stuff like that around. Some fish will hang out around there, and with that square bail, the bail will hit over top of the log or anything, or any structure that's down there, however deep you're fishing it, and that way you don't get snagged. I'm not saying you're not going to get snagged, because it does happen, but that bail is going to be able to hit off the structure and stuff like that. So really getting snagged off of a log or getting snagged off of rocks isn't going to be a big issue, but it does tend to happen. I mean, it happens to the best of us. But yeah, that's an in-depth review on the YO ZURI micro crankbait. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, drop a comment, and hit the like button. Follow our Instagram pages, stuff like that. And that's about it. And we'll see you later in the next episode.